when you grow up, you tend to get told that the world is the way it is, and your life is just to live your life inside the world, try not to bash into the walls too much, try to have a nice family life, have fun, save a little money. That's a very limited life. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact, and that is everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you. And you can change it. You can influence it. You can build your own things that other people can use. And the minute that you understand that you can poke life and actually something will, if you push in, something will pop out the other side. You can change it. You can mold it. That's maybe the most important thing, is to shake off this erroneous notion that life is there and you're just going to live in it. I think that's very important. And however you learn that, once you learn it, you'll want to change life and make it better, because it's kind of messed up in a lot of ways. Once you learn that, you'll never be the same again.
It seems to me that there's something wrong with everyone but me. And it's hard to see your point of view when you're always looking down at me. A structured life is too ordinary for me.
But what? Busky?
Busker.
Busker? Oh gosh.
Busker.
I'm thinking this is probably a noun. Yes, this is a noun, I think.
A busker, I'm going to take a wild guess. Busker is...
someone who is selling things.
Was it, could it be friend?
An adventurer, someone who's willing to look for other things in the park and just venture out.
Someone who is out in, I don't know.
You can see some right now from where you're standing.
Okay.
dried leaves that are falling on the ground? I don't know.
I'd say a busker is someone that creates a type of artistic entertainment or product on the spot for tips in a public space.
Like a young kid with an electric guitar, someone got like one of the wide brim hipster hats. He's actually usually posted up by the Botanical Building.
This is our town. This is our town. This is my town. This is our town.
There's this old white guy with like long hair and like only a few front teeth who's also by the Botanical Building. There's this really skinny kid with the blonde hair who always has the guitar, and I call him the waif.
When I was like 13, I was like, music that's it. That's what I'm doing for the rest of my life. I'm gonna figure it out, and that's what I'm gonna do. Thankfully, my dad came up with this idea because he believed in me. So he was like, you know what you should do, man, is you should just go down to Balboa Park sometime with your CDs and just set up and start playing songs. I guarantee you, you'll make some money. And I'm like, yeah, right. That's what I thought. I thought, yeah, right. Like, cause like where I was at in my head, I was like, no, you play shows, you know, you get on tours, you do this and that, you know. It's not industry if you're busking or something. But then I actually did it on the first day. I made $55 in like an hour and a half. And I went, that's way better than any job I've ever freaking worked at, and I'm just singing my songs.
I started coming here and just drawing for fun, just extra tips. It wasn't until like a year or two after that that I realized I could actually mostly make a living coming here if I kind of treat it like a job and show up like a few times a week. I don't believe in ugly. I think there's beauty in uniqueness. But in society, we're kind of taught that everyone has flaws because of what makes them look different from what's considered beautiful or ideal. And caricature is kind of all about embracing what makes you look unique, celebrating it, making you hopefully laugh at yourself so that you don't take your image too seriously, because that's just one aspect of who you are.
We need to believe in ourselves more. We need to believe in ourselves and what we want to create more, because the things that we want to create can bring success to us if we believe in it enough. If you had to tell the people, what would you tell the people if you had to tell them? If you had to tell them something about Anointed, what would you tell them?
One of a kind, man. One of a kind.
What can I say? I am the Anointed One of a kind. Yeah, bro. What's your name? Justin. Everybody say hi, Justin. Hi, Justin. Everybody say good luck, Justin. Good luck, Justin. No, listen up, Justin. You have nothing to be afraid of, okay? We're professionals. That's why we work on the streets. Listen up, Justin. If you're going to be afraid of something, be afraid of alcohol. Alcohol. Be afraid of drugs. Drugs. Be afraid of cigarettes. Cigarettes. Be afraid of Donald Trump. I was standing right there where you're standing right now. The guy told me not to move, Justin. Don't move, Justin. You know what happened, Justin? What? I moved, and now I'm black. Do you want to be black, Justin? I started doing street shows because I was going out to New York City, and I knew a lot of the street performers that was already out there. I was walking around, I was just doing shows and dancing with people, and people thought, yo, you good. And people were paying me, so I was making a lot of money doing that. Going to World Trade Center, going to West 4th, Washington Square Park, Union Square, 14th Street, New York City. We talk about race because race is a big thing. Race is always going to affect children. Race is always going to be something that they're going to have to experience and learn through their parents or experience in school. So we let them know that no matter what race you are, we all are people, we all are one. We all have to work together. He's not that big, bro. I was thinking the same thing. I've seen bigger than him. I've seen bigger. And thank you, and God bless you, and thank you too. And thanks, kid. And thank you, and God bless you, and thank you. Wow, kids with jobs. Let's really go get more.
Hey, you guys
killed it. Thank you. Thanks, brother. Bam. And thank you, and God bless you, and thank you too. And thank you, and God bless you. I love my job. Wow, kids with jobs. Hey, sweetie, go get more. Go get more. And thank you, and God bless you, and thank you too. And thanks, man. Appreciate it, brother.
That's what heaven sounds like, dear. That's what heaven sounds like.
Oh, so
Beauty,
sweet.
magic, the imagination.
See, it's so sweet.
Well, what do you actually say?
I love you.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Wow.
As simple as that. If people want a single thing, I love you.
Yeah.
And our first prayer is I am, and so that's I am love. That was interesting how you wandered in.
Yes. I'm
like
sorry.
this.
I was like, I was kind of like, I need to make sure because I thought I recognized you, and I remember really enjoying those performances.
I don't remember hearing you guys perform until maybe the last, at this time frame, until maybe a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
That's right.
We're only here January through April.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then you go.
Then we go to San Francisco for 2 weeks, and we go to Europe for the summer, and then we go to New York in the fall. Hey, honey, you're so precious.
Thank you. Blessings.
Look at you. He was so pleasant. Christine, what have you hit on?
Thank you. Blessings. We'll sign for you. Yeah.
Can we sign for you?
It's been years. It's been like at
I was
least
young.
6. No, it's been like between 6 to 9 years probably.
Yes, probably before her.
For me, it's all about just expressing yourself as fully as you possibly can, and that it is possible to be a completely self-expressive creative person and live.
Same for you?
No, I'm a little bit more of a older guy.
You're a little bit more of an older
I have
guy.
less of a certain quality to it, so it's more that I am. That's just all that it is for me. The high potentiality of this statement, the open-endedness of it, and the living of it, truly to always be in the moment and always declaring I am, and then you're always becoming because you are. I am.
Meet me at Rebecca's out on Juniper Street. Everybody's gonna be there this time of the week. Better get there early or you will not get a slot. Better dodge the plumes of smoke around the flower pot. Meet me at the Stats on Adams Avenue. Not the one on Park, it's the one where the music blows. Better bring your luck or you will not get a slot. I brought all I got, but you know I never had a lot.
You always hear like this is like one of the #1 tourist attractions. Everybody always talks about Balboa Park and how beautiful it is, how quaint. Yeah, it's a nice place to take families.
Just so much to explore, so much to see. Never get bored of it. All the museums, the botanical garden, the koi pond, the ducks, the dog park.
Balboa Park is the jewel of San Diego. Art, history, natural history, arts and crafts, photography. Also the Cactus Garden, which is a beautiful place filled with cactuses from all over the world. Of course, the Natural History Museum is one of my favorites, as well as the Art Museum, the Mingay, the Timken. And it's always full of activities and it's full of life and it's just a beautiful place to be in.
A prophet place here in June. I heard from a bird it's not as good as the local crew.
Whenever I do come to the park, most of the time I honestly don't come to see the museum, and I do a circuit of the park, and like buskers are a huge part of that.
And I think they add a certain amount of vitality to the park.
I think it's great what they do. They're an integral part of the park. People love hearing the music and seeing the performers.
That's what makes this place unique, and like it would just be a stroll through the park, but when you have the opportunity to like hear music and it's entertaining, it's fun, you can spend all day here without even knowing it.
This is our town. This is your town. This is your town. This is my town.
We wrapping it up after a wonderful, spectacular, exuberant, immaculate, spectacular, perpendicular day. Basically, it's time to go home. Everyone's practiced and everyone's danced. Everyone's expressed their feelings, and it feels awesome actually, just to be out here to be able to do that and know that when the time is when you go home, you actually go home saying like, damn, I actually did something. I actually am someone, and I actually put a show on for somebody. I actually changed somebody's life. I actually changed some kid's life. I actually was someone that shaped somebody else's perception on how life really is. So I feel really great about it. I feel great about all the great friends I have, all the energy that's around. I love being in great places, and the ambiance is so real. So nevertheless, all I gotta let you know is, it's a movie, baby! I say, yo, don't forget the hashtag. Movie! Yeah, all that! What time is it? Movie time! It's a movie, it's my birthday.
Every time I come to this party, it's a movie.
When you can react to something, your life is more entertaining, because without entertainment, your life is boring.
Yeah, I know it's cold out there, so when you hear this song, know that upper echelon's here to keep you warm. We bring the heat. You know we hit them with the every time we bring the
bread, you my butter, you my cheese, you my cheddar, you my night, you my morning, you know hunger when I'm starving, you the bum and see how beautiful you can be. And if you love me too, but then I'll love you three. See I'm in it and Indian shining so bright. Come over here, chocolate all night, girl.
See, I could probably do that if I tried, but I don't want to.
What was your reactions when you guys seen it?
Wow.
It can be whatever you want it to be. They usually don't understand that part. Everybody wants to be this, wants to be that, but they don't pursue it how it should be pursued.
Personality, the way that you perceive yourself, and for other people's perspective on what you're putting out, the characteristics behind it, and how you move, and communication rules the nation. If you know how to use those laws of attraction, it's going to be different than somebody that's just doing it because they want the fame, where they want people to rock with them. And that's the difference, because that shit shows. Like I said, it's a movie. Nevertheless, you expect people to walk up and just jump into energy, because the energy is so excited, it's so exuberating.
$3.
Oh, that's hustle for real. Where you get those from? Donde está tu flowers?
Morena.
Morena?
Uh-huh.
The beach. You know that?
I actually get about her flower.
$3 una.
$3 for one. Uno, dos, tres. $3 for one.
I got sponsored by a clothing company yesterday. I got a whole trunk full of new clothes. We got a new sponsorship by Festi Drops.
Festi Drops.
Basically, we went out to a club last night and it was very, very lit, very, very turnt. And bro was dancing, and of course, like any other place we go, he attracted some people, and they actually were vending inside of the club.
And Festi Drops.
And Festi Drops, and they basically sponsored us right there on the go. Like, yo, he seen our Instagram. He was like, yo, you guys are working hard. I need bodies like you. And we was like, yo, we definitely down. We set up a meeting for today because I got a flight tomorrow. So we basically went, met up with him, sat down with him, collab with him, talked to him, got to know more about him, did some business, wrote some stuff down, got some clothes, put a business plan together, got a curriculum going on how we gonna market these brands, and it's a movie.
He likes to wear his little bralette.
All the things.
Da-da-da, and this is
Excuse me.
this is his garter
Excuse
belt
me.
here, and his stockings.
I don't
Can you see
understand
them?
what's happening
They're
right now.
Trying to demonstrating.
No,
for
I
you.
don't like that.
They're right here. They're really cute. See?
Hello?
That right there. It's really cute. And he wears a little bralette. See? This one here. He's a beautiful man.
Let's see.
Beautiful man.
So,
Is there?
that would be nice, but I don't think so. So I use butter and oil because oil has a higher temperature, so it will brown the, it will give the set egg faster, but the butter has a nice flavor. There it was. Let's see if I can do it this time. See? It was better this time, right?
Last time you hit the light, I think.
It's actually really interestingly good to be underestimated so much, because it makes us that much more outrageous.
Much better than being over.
Than people being like, oh, they're great, you know, because then we're sitting on our haunches going, yeah, we're so great. Whereas that kind of feisty feeling just makes me even more outrageous when people make fun of me, or people kind of underestimate us, or they walk by kind of thinking that we're going to be nothing, and then they just stand there like, you know. I love proving people wrong. I love this thing of like turning things on people's heads, making people surprised by, because they say, oh, look at that weird girl, you know, she looks all weird, and then they go, whoa, you know. That's how Bill is. You know, Bill had this very negative reaction to us. It's like, oh, these little freaks who, you know, drug addicts or something. There's the toad again.
Excuse me.
Yep, he thought we were crazy, and then eventually he realized that we weren't, or we are, but we're really talented too. It's actually good. It's good and helpful for character building to always be the underdog, because to be the underdog for your entire life, just when you're a creative person, it causes you to kind of burst out and say, well, fuck you, I'm gonna just be as outrageous as I want to, thank you very much.
For me, dancing is like a puzzle. You gotta put the pieces together. You gotta make new moves. You gotta be original. You gotta keep creating new stuff over and over again. If not, you're gonna stay at one level and you're gonna get played out, and people are gonna realize that you're not good and you're not gonna be relevant no more.
It comes from a lot from talent, and just, you know, to be a certain amount of talent, there's inevitably I'm going to be famous, but it's kind of a more complex issue than that.
Everybody else was going to audition. It was something to do. Let me go try something else new. I know I'm nice at dancing already. I went there and bodied it. We made it on the show. Like, I was excited, bro. I ain't go there with no intention other than win.
When I looked at the audition schedule, it was really close and easy for me to do, and it was not it wasn't like I had to do this or anything. It was just I had to this day go there, and so it was all fit really well together. So I did it.
Okay.
Thank you. You have a talent, an artist, a actual person that can go somewhere and can generate something, right? But then, in order for this person to go somewhere, to go to this event and be on this TV show, there's some type of revenue they got to be.
You have a gift. We were all invited to your party on that stage, and you operate and dance in your own lane, and that's, for me, that's what I'm looking for. I really enjoyed you. You're very clever.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It takes a lot to be a street performer. You have to be loud. You have to have that special something to, you know, to make a crowd and make people just stop whatever they're doing. So you brought that here on stage. A lot of people don't know how to bring that same energy that they have in the street onto a stage. You lived up there.
Thank you, man.
You were yourself, and you are a gift.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate all you guys.
People
we
haven't,
appreciate you.
yeah, people haven't stopped giving you stuff either. Because we're going to give you something right now.
I got cut because the competition was getting hard and my performance was a standing ovation, but they didn't feel like I was facing them.
As soon as I was announced by Jerry Springer and I went out, I knew immediately that it was going to be hell because people were already cursing me out and making faces and stuff at me in the audience.
Thoth, how did you think it went, Thoth?
It doesn't matter how I think it went.
Okay, well, I'll tell you how I think it went. You wandered around looking ridiculous, making a crazy wailing noise.
Could I just ask, what language were you singing in?
It's the language I've invented.
Looked like something like Apocalypto Now with a violin, and you're singing a language you made up. It was very, very entertaining, but very kind of scary. Thank you very much for coming.
I mean, it wasn't about me winning the show. It was about how they treat us. See, these TV shows don't give a fuck about you, bro.
It was worse than they showed it on TV, though. Because the British imbecile went on and on about stupidity, so they cut him. I just listened and I answered succinctly. If you get really over the top with your, they don't know I'm really good and stuff, then they use that against you. They put it in an ironic way in certain cases.
They was going for the people they know they can take advantage of and do what they say. They wasn't looking for talent. They was looking for puppets. It didn't feel good. It didn't feel like it was genuine. They feel like y'all were just cutting people off and y'all seen the talent in people, which I was just, they was looking for something, obviously. As soon as I didn't make it, my mom called me like, you got this. She didn't even know I didn't make it. I was already at the hotel. I couldn't even tell my mom. My mom didn't know for a whole week that I didn't make it. I was basically just styling to her, let her just give me the motivation. And I didn't tell her for a whole week, like.
They asked the top favorite rejections to come back on the show, and so I refused, and I cursed them out on the phone.
Back to you guys to make sure you were okay.
And they've tried quite a few times to get me back on the show. I thought it was disrespectful, and they don't even know what I'm doing. So if I said, yeah, I did that, that sounds fun, it would show me to be a kind of a publicity whore, and I'm not. So I refused.
Sometimes when this place gets kind of empty, sound of their breath fades with the light. I think about the loveless fascination under the Milky Way tonight.
Balboa Park is probably my favorite place in San Diego, or probably anywhere I've been. I enjoy coming here even on a day off, just kind of exploring.
It kind of feels like I'm on tour again, like I get in my car, I drive,
and I go to different places, and then I set up, and then it's an adventure. You never know what's gonna happen.
I see new people every day. I see beautiful kids every day. I see people up, I see people down. People see me. You know what I mean? I have to be seen, they have to be seen. Energy has to be acknowledged. A lot of times I feel like we have a lot of energy. A lot of the energy around here is not acknowledged.
Looking for might have known what you would find under the Milky Way tonight. Under the Milky Way tonight. Under the Milky Way tonight. I don't know how good that was, but okay. Oh!
That's the one. That's the hit. I think, this is my personal theory, most artists' careers, they're made and they're broken in this stretch, and it has 100% to do with whether or not they can sustain the discomfort of the learning process, because it takes years. I'd say for me personally, I've been full-time at film for going on 16 years. I only really feel like it's in the last 5 years where it started to work. And it's a solid decade where it's just kind of like stuff was happening, but nothing was really coming together, right? So it's extremely, extremely challenging.
What I remember most from the first film is that, I mean, it was about 2 months of footage that, you know, maybe a month or 2 months of footage, maybe about 20 hours I've been shooting at the park. Different, just people there, random people there, different buskers and events. And I thought the edit was, I was kind of proud of it. It was my first short doc that I had really done, and I was excited about showing it to the class. And I thought this is pretty good. And the response to it, the feedback wasn't too positive.
I didn't understand what the story was.
Where it fell off for me is for some reason the action between the two buskers, where they were kind of talking to each other in their own jokes and language, and it felt like it dragged.
What do these people say about the park? I guess, how am I supposed to, what does that make Balboa Park, is it?
It was a little too long for me because it started to feel borderline awkward.
I was a little bit confused about, it felt like there were a few different kind of filmmaking styles you adopted.
It's very hard to derive any meaning. Like, yeah, as I see the people, I can guess they're all in the same place, roughly. Some better than others. But I don't know what any of it means as it stands. So if you said, what's the story, Jimmy, I'd be like, I don't actually know.
So I mean, when I was thinking about it the next day, I was like frustrated in a way, because I felt I had done so many things well. I overcame so many things to make that short, to film a lot of the footage for that short. And so you have that feeling afterward. But that's part of the adjustment, and it was good feedback, and it was really, they were right, and I had to evaluate that and understand the process of editing to tell a story. I wanted to force my idea into that 5-minute short, and it didn't work.
How would I define art?
I'd say art is really any extension of a person's mind or creativity, like whether it be architecture or botany or just normal just painting or anything like that. I think it's just an expression of someone's self.
I feel like it's a way for someone to express their creativity.
It's your own
expression. The creativity of, you know, of a certain individual.
I think what I would say is art has maybe more to do with that frere idea where it's not just something out there that you're learning or doing, but it's you interacting with the medium.
To me, anytime you're expressing either what's there and people don't see or what people don't see at first. So being able to come out with something that you can put your spin on it, your take, and involve your memory experience to it.
Art is like drawing, or it's like coloring or drawing your emotions on a page.
It can be anything to anyone. How I interpret it might not be the way she interprets it or you interpret it.
Art is love. It's 100% important. It's necessary. It's love at its highest vibration.
To me, art is the expression of the soul. An artist is always expressing what he feels, what he sees through the lens of his soul. But you don't have to be an artist to enjoy art or to appreciate art. You can also see what that artist was seeing through his eyes with your own eyes.
I think it's important because it can teach us about certain things that's happened, whether it be history or, you know, just geometrical shapes or anything like that, or really any type of story that needs to be told. So.
Say again?
I am an outsider. I don't fit into these things. I never have. It's no.
A lot of work.
Leela said she feels out of place.
Nah, she's not out of place.
But as far as the performance and being here, you feel...
Oh, she'll be great.
What about you, Phil?
I'm good. I've been at the Academy Awards. This is nothing.
So, a quick question. Do you have a DI for your violin, sir?
No.
You play
We're going to be acoustic.
Okay.
So you're going to pick it up on mics for your
Okay,
thing.
not a problem. So just a couple...
I love this kind of stuff.
Vocal mic will just be on our regular 58.
No, we're not holding. We can't hold it.
Okay. Oh, so the overhead is there. So then everything comes.
Everything comes through the overhead.
Then it is.
Should we? Are your vocals?
It's extremely powerful. No.
We're very loud.
We're extremely loud.
Is Miss Leela Angelique super excited about performing?
Hello. Good. How are you?
So excited. Can't you see how excited I am? Ever since I was a kid, people would say dress up, and I would dress up like this. I didn't understand what dressing up meant. Dressing up means wearing a shirt and tie, and
Now, dressing up means whatever you want.
well, okay.
Well, you're right. Who are these?
So that you sing the most beautiful high notes, right?
I
That's
guess
you.
So. Thank
You're
you.
the angel that's in the corridors of Balboa Park. Thank you.
You two
Right?
are fucking
Yeah.
amazing.
She's kind of the tits.
They're kind of amazing.
Late.
Can I?
This is
There's
T,
a. What's up? This is Tulin from Tonight in San Diego, Fun City Entertainment, and honestly, wow, it's not about us. It's it's an award show. So I know we're probably going to surprise a lot of people, but I never expect anything. I'm always very neutral about stuff.
So we're doing intermission and then after intermission, or during it.
Well, that was fun. I was surprised. That was really fun.
That's like giving it your all in a short period of time.
I did okay.
Yes, you did
My
great.
voice felt really good.
It's good. It was
I
good.
had fun, and people cheered, which
Yeah.
was really nice.
We missed that. That was nice.
It was just beautiful, and then I could just feel the beauty of this spinning behind me while I was
Yeah.
playing, and
It was very pretty. No, it was.
yeah, it was very cool. And it's fun talking to people and interacting with everybody and hearing people say nice things. And, well, we won Best Documentary Short, and we had a great performance. So now I'm happy. Now I feel good.
See?
I
We
don't-
did something. Something did happen that was good to us.
Yep.
Because our founder loved you guys.
Oh, well.
The minute we saw you, and nothing to do with you winning. It
Oh,
really
that's
wasn't.
so-
Yeah. She saw you and she was like, oh, we got to get them for sure.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Yay! The first film about us won an award for the very first time. It won.
Na 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 na.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. It won our
Won the film
documentary
award.
won the best documentary short. Are you surprised? She's not surprised. I'm gonna call Dad.
Yeah. Maybe we can try to connect and stuff right now.
No, we're not close enough.
Very cool.
The
Thank
judges
you.
loved you.
Thank you.
The judges loved you.
Thank you so much.
It was wonderful.
It's an honor to meet you in person.
Thank you so much.
I feel like there was a build-up and now I get to see it.
Well, I mean, I really believe that just give us a chance.
Oh, of course that's
Put
what it
us
is.
somewhere where we can have a chance and some people can see us.
All right, sweetheart. Good
Then
night.
things will take off. We need a chance. If we're just going to perform in the street forever, then we're never going to be able to. We have to be given a chance. You know, we go in the park and we do this in the park, and then we can come and play at an award ceremony and blow everybody's heads off. You know, we know we can do that, but other people don't know we can do that. Just give us a chance, world. You know, give us a chance, and then everything will be great.
Back to the crib, back to the crib, back to the crib, yeah. Good, bro. Hope you get better soon, bro. Ain't got nothing to do with me. San Diego?
Yeah.
San Diego. What you laughing at? San Diego. Yo, we ready.
Yeah, right. That's so cool.
I don't know. I'm just letting you know. We ready. I don't know. San Diego, bro, is beautiful. It's always summer. It's summer all the time in San Diego. Like, it's always summer. It's beautiful trees, beautiful scenery, mountains. Things are more chill. A person with the type of speed that I have in life will succeed over here faster because I move fast. And I communicate with people and I connect the dots way easier and way faster than most people. So,
You got to go to Native Foods, Zion. You can go to Native Foods to eat. What'd you do? Don't press nothing yet. You want to play daddy? You want to play me? You ready for this? Okay. All right, I got you. Whoops. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. You beat me. Come on, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's go.
alright, get the app. Alright, when you get the app, let me just text me, let me know you got the app. Alright. Follow some instructions. That's all you gotta do is follow some instructions. Get the app and put the phone in your pocket. You feel me? It's that simple. People make too many excuses, and that's why it's less I guess around me right now, my friends for the most part is less successful. Make too many excuses. Too many. There's always a movie here in San Diego. We all over the world, worldwide, everywhere. All the way from Jersey, New York City, Portland, Oregon, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia. It's a movie.
That's what you sit inside?
That's not even a spell. You in the movie, bro.
And I'm back in the movie.
You're in a movie. You're always in a movie.
Be in it, be out of it sometimes.
Oh, yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm
Like,
getting
wait a
noodles.
minute, why is he in the movie again? I thought he was
Y'all gotta wash his hands.
See, I don't love money, bro. I just love what money could do for me. I love what money could do for my family and what it could do for my surroundings. I love the fact that I love my intentions, and money can generate my intentions. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what it really is, bro. And at the end of the day, everybody needs money, whether we talk about it or not. Everybody need money. Everybody need finances, bro. Everybody's working to make a dollar. Everybody's trying to make money. So let's do it smart. I believe that network marketing is the smartest way for us as entrepreneurs and entertainers to make money, because we don't want to work for other people. We want to work together.
Empower yourself where you can turn 10 cents into $1 any given time. You can turn $1 into 100 any given time. We're a legacy university. We're a college. We're a school. You're going to come here, and it's not going to gear you towards being a good employee for somebody. We're not gearing you towards going out in the world, get your degree, get your BS, right? Get your BS, you know what BS stands for. Get your 4-year BS and go out and go work for somebody. No, this university is going to teach you how to create a legacy and leave a legacy behind way after you're gone. Fundamental laws of building a 6-figure business in less than a year. Right? Remember, this 90-day blitz that we're about to do, sacrificing the month of April, the month of May, and the month of June to reach financial freedom. This Freedom Project, aka the Legacy University pre-launch, because we're launching July 1st.
I was talking about my company, iMarkets Live. The company that I'm in is going to be very important for my career. It's just important. At this point, it's going to mirror my career. Why? I don't know no financially free entertainers in my life right now. I don't know. And I'm 25. I've been in the industry, what I'm doing for over 10 years now. I don't know no celebrity, famous, well-known, popular dancers in my category, entertainment, that are financially free. Millionaires, well off, retired their mom, you know what I mean? Taking care of family, throwing their own events, not throwing their own shows, having their own TV shows. I don't see that. So basically, I guess I'm gonna have to be that, because that's a goal at this point.
You. Well, are you ready? Good?
Hello.
I do remember you, but...
So, and I think I told you this, and I'm going to give it to you again.
So sweet.
Blessings. What is your cat's name? What a name.
Remember, I have the 30-foot diameter dome waiting for you
Oh,
to perform.
I remember.
Yes, and now I've had a floor put in with a vinyl flooring over it.
Wow,
And,
that's interesting.
you know,
That was a bit ago.
That was a bit ago.
Improvisational theater and the power dynamic.
Yes, we
of
remember that
relationships.
you now...
Where is it again?
It's in Encanto, which is southeast San Diego. You just at like 10 minutes
We'll look it up.
east of downtown San Diego on the 94.
Really?
Yeah, so keep
Thank
the
you.
card. Oh, you got it. I can have. You almost printed it off the card there, but anyhow. And I don't know if you remember this, too. I also have a beautiful guest room, just exquisite. I mean, you know.
I actually do remember that.
And now I've put in a second bathroom on my back patio, so you'd actually have the bathroom of your own and a bedroom of your own.
What was this before?
For you.
Just in general, or
just to do whatever this is that you're doing?
Wow.
You know, I mean.
Maybe we should note and
I
put a
don't
note
look
on that.
as different as you do from the last time I had any of this, and you didn't have all the big.
I changed so extremely.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I don't have my purse. Pen.
Okay, and the best thing is to call or text me because my grandson put me on Facebook. I never go there.
We are looking for housing in New York, in San Diego for next year. Would this be a place we could stay for a couple of months?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I think that. I mean, I can't, I'm not looking to like live with people but
Yeah.
I mean, there's something, you're exactly the kind of people, you know.
Of course, it's not, it's just
Yes.
a possibility, because we don't have any possibilities
and we don't know how to
for
get
next
back
year.
and forth.
We wouldn't know how to get back and forth
All
as we
that
don't have a
stuff.
car, so it's complicated.
So
but
where are you now?
We're in downtown San Diego.
Oh,
We're like 2
I'm
miles.
on the trolley line.
You are?
You are?
Yes. You just
You
get off
are?
at 62nd Street, and I could either pick you up or it's maybe a 5
We need to
block
go
walk.
out and visit you.
Well, we definitely need to. So we could
And
go
we
on
need
the
to check
trolley
it.
and come
You
visit
can
you.
come on the trolley very easily. You just get off at 62nd Street.
Well,
you take the orange line.
Right,
Here, I
orange.
got paper.
No, we'll figure it out.
Can I write down my number for you?
Yes.
So when
No,
I call
here's our
you,
card.
well, I want to give her our number, so I can actually write it on the card. So lovely to see you again.
Oh, it's lovely to see you
thank
too.
you.
And it's so nice to know, that everything fell apart.
And then here we are.
And then we can pick it all back up again. I love nature, and it's very healing for me when I'm upset to go in nature. But I think they were protective of me. They're afraid that she's going to go up on some mountain and never come back. So they, and it was like I didn't have to drive very far, and it was contained. It's like a contained nature, and plus then there's the museums and all the beautiful art, and I don't know how you can beat Balboa Park. I just don't know.
What it meant to you to receive so many compliments and praise from different San Diego local kind of
It's
entertainers
nice.
and the film community.
Mhm.
What did that mean to you?
We always get that kind of response when we perform in spaces like that. If we're given a chance to be in a situation like that, then we always steal the show. No doubt. So it's not a surprising thing when people we're trying to leave. Everybody's going, "You're amazing. I love it."
So much, though, very much. I don't hear the compliments because a better compliment is we have a show. Blah, 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 come do it. That's better.
Yeah.
Because saying, "Oh, that was
Saying you're
wonderful,"
amazing
and that's
is
amazing. It's just
words.
Yeah,
We
we hear
know
that
we're
all the
amazing.
time. We hear it all the time. It doesn't.
It's having more opportunities like
Yeah.
that to perform indoors, and like that woman, she was like, "Hey, I have a space for you to live and a place
that's-
for you to do a show." That's what makes me happy. People saying you guys are great it's nice, but it's just
It's nicer for her than it is for me. I'm tired of it. I'm not tired of it.
doesn't
It's
mean
just
anything.
it doesn't mean anything. It has no meaning. I hear it and I don't.
Today I feel really good because I'm bolstered up on that performance because I know that it reminds me how special we are, and I forget it sometimes, and I'll doubt myself and go, well, maybe I'm just really delusional because we're in the street and there may always be street performers. Whereas when we do that, I go, oh right, we really are really good at what we do, and something may happen to lift us up, and we can perform indoors and do really lovely things for people. So I'm in a great mood today because of that. And usually with these kind of things, they happen, they're wonderful, and then we never see anybody from it ever again. And that's usually the case, and that can be depressing too, because we'll do something, we'll do really well, everybody loves us, and then what exactly did we benefit, because nothing is, we're not doing another show with them.
Come on.
We have a camera with us. Be warned.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Hello. Hello. So come in. Like they talk about that you have 3 hearts. Like, well, you need them.
Yeah.
Come on, life is rough.
Yeah, life is rough.
You have a physical heart on your left side, and you have a spiritual heart on your right side, and you have your soul heart right on your like going up and down your spinal, but like right here. So I'm walking, feeling that, and I hear you, and I think, I have to find whoever that is, because that was like the relief for that thing.
It's that's like a second meeting or something.
Yes,
It's so magical.
I know.
It's
I
like
know.
So
It's
magical.
a magical moment.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, like just before we started, we're going, where are we going to live in San Diego next year? What are we going to do?
Right.
How
So
are we
where-
going to come back here?
So where do you live? You live on the East Coast, right?
We
No,
don't
we
live
travel.
anywhere.
We're
No.
always traveling.
We're always traveling.
Oh, okay. I somehow thought you were in New. Did you start in New York?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're both born
He was there for a long time.
Okay.
A long time by
Before we
himself.
went off to
Well,
do
now
the-
you have a home on the West Coast.
Oh.
And now you
Oh,
can just,
thank you.
you know,
Thank you.
go
Listen.
from there.
I'm very huggy. I hope you don't
Well,
mind.
that's fine. That's fine. I'm huggy too. She knew
This
of
is
my
the thing
love
that we
of
need.
Louis
This
Fuller.
is the thing that
And
makes us
so
happier more than
she
anything.
saw me
The
dance
place
with
to live, because a
plastic,
place
and
to
she
live
said, "Let me
means
give
that we
you
can
a card
continue to
and
do
I
our
will
work.
make a Louis Joellen."
Not even money is the
That's
same
right.
as say
So that's
you can
what
stay in
that
my
is.
house.
And then
It's
when it says
an incredible thing.
dedicated to the spirit of the dance,
And we'll figure out
and the
whatever
love
we
of
need to figure out to
story.
be able to,
Originally it was the love of
you know, if we need to
performance
get a
that
car
came
or,
in a dream when I said,
it's just,
"What do I put on my car? I don't know what to put on my car."
oh, I have hope again.
I'm being into
And I'll be
dream.
happy for the rest of the
We
time
have
we're
so
here
much
because we have
to-
somewhere to
Yeah,
come
we
back
gotta
to.
go up
Yeah.
her- yeah.
I'm so happy right now.
Yeah,
I am
good,
so
good.
happy right now. So it's just, I mean, it's the most wonderful thing for somebody to offer us a place to stay. There's nothing more wonderful because it allows us to continue to do our work.
Wow. It's very interesting.
Well, and this is all about opening, making art available to
Right,
people,
right.
not making it unavailable.
And it's more of an intimate thing, so
Mhm.
yeah, I think it would be a perfect. I think Saturdays. I'm wanting to say Sunday would be fun too, but
I like your bracelets.
Thank you.
Very nice. Did you make those?
no,
Yeah, she's just happy.
I'm just
Okay.
happy. Nothing to do with that. I'm just very happy.
We'll
Much-
just make it work.
That's
Right.
You know.
All right, here we go.
And then I may take advantage because I like to travel. And if I know you're going to be here January through April, I might go to see my grandsons up in Oregon, and then you guys would have the house to yourself.
You've made our year, by the way.
Good. And at the beginning of it, too.
That's incredible. 'Cause
Yeah.
we were just yesterday. We're going. Where the hell are we going to live?
The story that I want to tell isn't about being happy, or it's not about happiness. I see it more as about being free. That you can be happy not being completely free to be what you want to be or do what you want to do in life, but you accept what's there at that moment and you're happy.
Yeah.
But you're not free because you're not doing something that you really want to do. You're doing something else that others want you to do, that you've accepted as what you should do. You have a choice to change the way you live. And you have the power to make that change. But a lot of times people, I think, feel powerless to make that change.
At the end of the day, everybody's got the same problem. No matter what you do, is you have to come to terms with who am I? And at some point in your life, sooner or later, you have to sort of just accept in some way who you are. Completeness, it doesn't mean that you are incomplete, you become complete. Completeness means that you remove narratives that are false in order to reveal what's real, right? And that's not easy. I mean, that sounds like, oh yeah, super easy, but it's super hard. Because usually what that means is you have to make some kind of confrontation within yourself about the things that probably scare you the most.